What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and it looks like Britney Spears fans have finally had enough. They finally had enough of her weird antics on Instagram, so they decided to straight up call the police to her house. Now, I have mixed feelings about this, but instead of going over why I think this is wrong or why I think this is right, I'm sure you're going to hear plenty of people give you their opinions on that. I want to hammer home the fact that calling 911 in this situation isn't going to help anything. In fact, it may hurt some things. Listen, if there's something going on with Britney, it's not something that law enforcement is going to be able to handle. It's not like the police are going to show up at Britney's door and say, "Hey, Sam, you're coming with us," and everyone else that's controlling Britney. That's not how this is going to work. I mean, look at the criminal justice system. Look at what's happening in court. If Britney can't get justice in court, what makes you think calling the cops to her house is going to help? In fact, like I said, it may hurt. If they pop up and Britney's having one of her little cuckoo moments, who knows what may happen there? But Britney is upset, it appears, that people finally broke down and called the cops to her house. But honestly, it does not surprise me one bit. This was obviously going to be one of the next steps. If you watch how this situation is playing out, and I've been observing this for a while. This was obviously going to happen soon. I'm surprised that it took this long. But like I said, this isn't going to accomplish anything at all. But I want to read you all the message that Britney Spears said after this happened, or supposedly said after this happened, and then I'm going to be right back with a lot more thoughts. As everyone knows, the police were called to my house based on some prank phone calls. I love and adore my fans, but this time, things went a little too far and my privacy was invaded. The cops never entered my home, and when they came to my gate, they quickly realized there was no issue and they left immediately. This felt like I was being gaslit and bullied once the incident made it to the news and being portrayed once again in a poor and unfair light by the media. During this time in my life, I truly hope the public and my fans who I care so much about can respect my privacy moving forward. All the love, B. Now, obviously, we know for a fact that Britney did not type that. We know how Britney writes. We're going to get into one of her posts in just a moment. We know Britney didn't write this. But that's what makes this situation even crazier. You see, when I first started covering this story, I felt so bad for Britney. She had the smeared makeup, the smeared mascara on her eyes. She had these horrible, grotesque outfits that she would wear. And I was thinking, oh man, they're controlling Britney. They have control of her money. They won't even let this woman get a makeup artist. They won't let this woman shop for clothes. But that's actually not the case, ladies and gentlemen. After months and months of digging and looking into this situation, I've come to find that Britney does have assistants and stylists and makeup artists. They're there with her 24/7. All those weird, creepy videos of Britney swaying back and forth that look like they're filmed on a flip phone, Britney's not by herself doing that. She has an assistant doing her makeup. She has people there encouraging this. And that's what makes the situation crazier. Because for the longest, and still, a lot of people still think that this is just Britney, or maybe it's a clone, or it's anything, but a lot of people think that this is just Britney. Oh, Britney is doing her makeup like this. She does it herself. Britney's dressing herself like this, when in reality, she has people there who are just like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and look like crap every time you pop up on Instagram. Go ahead and have the old caked up mascara, the messed up hair, and the outdated outfits. We're not going to help you at all. In fact, it looks as if they're actively making Britney Spears look crazy or something. So that's a big detail that I want everyone to realize here, that Britney Spears isn't in her home by herself making these weird videos. She has people there, adults, who know damn good and well this is not a good look. Any makeup artist on earth knows that this smeared mascara look that Britney's still going with, it's not a good look. Yet they do it for her anyway. Every morning, every moment, every day when she wakes up. So, you see, I mentioned earlier that I'm an observer. I watch, I study, I learn how people act, how communities act, how fandoms act. And I got these Britney Spears fans all figured out. I can beat them at their own game easily. You see, when we first started out on this journey, we said, hey, Britney Spears must not be free. There's no way Britney Spears is free. And what did people do? They freaked out. They acted all crazy. Their panties got up in a bunch. Oh my God, how could you say this? So what did I do? I allowed them to beat themselves with their own words, which is a common and a very useful tactic when it comes to debating and things like that. Let people talk. Let people overshare. And eventually they talk themselves in a corner. So, like I said, when I first arrived on the scene talking about this story, I was pointing out that Britney must not be free. There's got to be something going on here. This is not a free woman. Then everyone's, Britney's free, leave her alone, leave her alone. So I said, okay, I conceded. I gave these people a little ground. All right, Britney's free. But Britney's dealing with some mental health issues. There's something going on here. And then what happened? The panties get up in a bunch again. Britney's not dealing with mental health issues. She's just not all the way free yet. You see what happened there? Oh. So we started off with Britney's not free. Y'all stressed and whined and complained that Britney was not free. So once I accepted that Britney was free, and that, oh, all of this is just a sign that she's dealing with some severe mental health issues, now the same people are like, oh, wait, no, she's not dealing with mental health issues, no. There just may be some type of care plan still going on. Maybe the conservatorship ended in this area, but not necessarily over in this area. Maybe Britney's team is still doing this, but hey, she's not crazy. So you see how that happened? What you do is you have to approach this story from different angles because this is a complex story. And people might not think that because it's Britney Spears, it's a famous person, who cares? I understand that mentality. But it's a very intricate situation that you can approach from different angles. And my tactic here is go ahead, let people have a little ground. What are they going to do with it? They're only going to contradict themselves and make themselves look worse. So you see how we went from, oh, Britney's not free, to them, oh, Britney's free, Britney's free. So, okay, Britney's free. She's got some mental health issues, though. No, she doesn't. She doesn't have mental health issues. She's just not all the way free. So now, where I'm going now is, okay, Britney doesn't have mental health issues, and Britney's free, right? According to these people. So the only obvious conclusion here is that Britney and her team are working together to make herself look crazy, to make it seem like there's this crazy conspiracy surrounding her name, because that's the only way she stays relevant. That's the only way people still talk about Britney Spears. That's the only reason why people will download this song. That's the only reason why people will buy this book. All of that. It's one big marketing ploy. And Britney's in on it. That's what it looks like to me. If Britney's free and Britney's not crazy, I'm going by what these people say, right? Britney's free as a bird, and Britney has the sharpest mind on earth, okay? There's nothing wrong with that woman. She's the smartest, most educated, most well put together, sane person the world has ever seen, right? So then obviously what's going on here? Obviously Britney And it's not just Britney herself, because remember the point I was just making. Britney has a team. It might not look like it. There's people surrounding Britney helping her look crazy. Regardless if they're doing it on purpose or maybe that's just how Britney wants to look. So, yeah, let's take it there now. Britney's not crazy. Britney is free. Britney is purposely manipulating her fans, making them think that something is going wrong with her for attention. And if that's the case, then I don't feel bad about the police showing up to her house. If anything, hopefully, this discourages Britney from doing this in the future. I mean, when you sit here on Instagram every freaking day, posting out of this world, straight out of your ass, weird, crazy captions, and you're doing all this weird stuff, of course people are going to grow concerned. Now, I'm not going to call 911 to your house, but I'm not surprised that these people did. I'm not saying it's right, but hey, if you want to keep up with the antics, this is what's going to happen. And that's what it looks like to me. It looks like Britney Spears wants to keep up with the antics. Britney Spears wants to, I'm going to post this mysterious post, then I'm going to delete my Instagram because I know it's going to drive my fans wild. They're going to be talking about me for days, and then I'm going to pop up and show my tits and act like nothing ever happened. Now, Britney has the right to delete her Instagram. Britney has the right to do whatever she wants. But Britney also has the knowledge of how people are and how people do things. I'm a small YouTuber. If I deleted my Instagram account tomorrow or I deleted my YouTube tomorrow, I would fully expect people to be like, what in the hell happened here? So imagine Britney Spears, one of the most famous people on earth. What happens is every time there's a court date, the Instagram gets deleted. And then whenever Britney's likes are going down, and like I said, I pay attention to all this stuff. When Britney's not naked, that engagement, it starts going down. So when Britney feels like, oh, not enough people are liking my post, not enough people are talking about me, there's no mystery going on, maybe Britney makes her own mystery. I'm going to post this weird caption, then I'm going to delete my Instagram, I'll come back in 4 days, and people will act like, oh my God, what the hell happened? So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. You want me to concede? You want me to say that Britney's free? Cool, Britney's free. You want me to say that Britney's not crazy or dealing with mental health issues? Cool, she's not. Then that just makes Britney a bad person who is purposely manipulating her fan base into thinking that there is something going on. Because no normal people watch this situation and think that this is normal. No regular people are watching this situation thinking everything's okay. No, everyone is concerned. And then the people who are chirping up now trying to defend Britney, the only reason they're doing so is because their reputation is at stake, because they know that, hey, this is starting to look weird. This is starting to look a little crazy. Here I am, I've been defending Britney this whole time, but now things are looking crazy. So it's almost like a hit dog will holler. These people feel like they need to get ahead of the story. Leave Britney alone, leave Britney alone. Because the more we find out, the stupider y'all look and the less credible y'all look. And I can tell you right now, a lot of these people have no idea what they're talking about. They'll act to you as if they do, as if they have these connections when they don't. But they're adamant on telling people, Britney's free and Britney's okay. Fine, okay, Britney's free and Britney's okay. So she's scamming people. She's duping people into thinking that she's dealing with something that she's not. Which in the long run, I mean, what was the conservatorship and Free Britney movement? Were people not duped back then? I've looked into the details, and I'm not saying it was a good thing, and I've gone over this 1,000 times. A lot of people were duped back then. A lot of this conservatorship was just normal, everyday stuff that happens to any and every celebrity. But Britney made it out to be like she was this prisoner. Which, in a way, when you're in Hollywood and you're this famous, you kind of are. You can't go out and live a normal life. Britney Spears is never going to live a normal life like me and you. That's just the facts. The way people are acting over the past couple of weeks, like they're so appalled that people take their cameras out and take pictures of Britney when she's in public, what in the hell do you think is going to happen? That happens with any celebrity. And Britney Spears, she has to be the victim. She's so desperate to be a victim that Britney Spears will pull up to a fast food restaurant, walk in, and then get mad when people are like, oh my God, it's Britney Spears. That's what's happening here. So any and everyone that's like, oh my God, why are people taking pictures of Britney and videoing Britney? They're all idiots. Anyone saying that is an idiot. Because we know how being a celebrity works. That's just how it works. Britney Spears is never going to walk into a regular restaurant and sit amongst hundreds of people without someone wanting an autograph or a picture or something like that. But since Britney is so sane and well put together, let's read this last Instagram post before she deleted it. Hi, where are we going? I just like the car, period. This safe, calm down, civilized individual thing I dig. This shameless fishing for compliments thing is a safe bet. I mean, am I supposed to trust the person beside me to shoot me? Finding my first ring light is not only cold, it be ice, y'all. Where are my skis? 'Cause I'm going naked. Just kidding. Rational people. I had one of those and it disappeared. I could sit back and be like most and not give anyone anything to think about on Instagram, but interest is what serves most, and being good. And being good can and will wrap things up in a seashell. Living the vida loca life. It's been a blink and yepper, skepper, deppa, dooba, doob, dom day. It's getting better because that's what I aim for. Keep coughing, players, and just remember to watch your back, or you might just get caught. Yep, sucks to be me, but like the man said at Jack in the Box, it's gonna be okay. Clap back 21 times, then kiss my effing butt. PSS, split the banana because we all move on. Keep talking trash, or maybe it will just rain from the sky. Giving someone I love my everything only gives me the dagger in the heart. So at this point, I generously serve you my poop. Eat my poop. P.S. Keep coughing. And then she says, September 2015, Porsche 911991 Carrera. There's no need to even begin to try to make sense of what in the hell we just read. It is the ramblings of someone that is dealing with mental health issues. Cut and dry. What you just read, or what I just read to you all. And don't sit here and pretend like you know what she's talking about, because you don't. Because she ain't talking about damn thing. I hate it. Oh, Britney Spears must... Nah. Britney Spears is talking out of the side of her neck, because people with mental health issues often do that. There's no rhyme or reason or sense to what she just said. She's once again talking about people talking about her. She's talking about feeding people poop and yabba dooba dabba dooba days. Come on, people. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with Britney. Britney is totally sane. Britney is totally free. So, considering the fact that Britney and her team of people who are around her doing her makeup, helping her with her social media posts, since Britney and her team got together and decided it was a good idea to put out this crazy Instagram post, then maybe they deserve for the police to get called to their house.
Please try again.
Maybe they deserve that. Because if this is purposely being done, then what do you want from me? What do you want me to say? Britney and her team are here concocting these crazy ass posts, and they want people to pretend it's normal. They want us to, yes, queen, oh my God, it's great. Leave Britney alone. No. Sane, normal people who aren't trying to gain from this situation, who, I don't even know what to call it. I don't even want to go there. Normal people are going to read this and be like, what in the hell did I just read? Because there's nothing normal or sane about it. So if Britney Spears is sane and Britney Spears is free, then why is Britney Spears and her team of social media people, which I believe there's like 7 or 8 of them now, why are they all coming together deciding, hey, let's put this on Instagram? This really works out. Why? Why? Answer that question. And while you're answering that question, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. And I'll talk to you all in the next video.